Hi guys! So I know I haven't been making videos for a while, especially where I'm not talking. The reason for this is I've been very busy training and preparing myself for my brown belt exam. So the thing is, I've done my brown belt exam and I wanted to talk a little bit about it. So the first thing we did was some shadow boxing. And the first thing we did in the shadow boxing was defensive moves. Then we did some boxing, moved around, punched, you know. Then we did a couple of rounds with normal kickboxing. So we did boxing and all the kicks and everything. After that, we did combinations. And then we did more combinations. And after that, we did even more combinations. You could say we did a whole lot of combinations. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was tough. It was really, really tough. After all the combinations, we did even more combinations. But we did more combinations on each other. After that, we had some light sparring. Well, it wasn't light. It was actually full contact. And then we did some more combinations. And after that, we did some combinations on the pad. You know, you hold a big thigh shield. I thought a lot of this was fun, of course. After we done the pads, we had the honor of choosing our own combinations. It was a whole lot of doing combinations. So yeah, after we did that, we went over to another room where we were doing one round of boxing. And then we did another round of boxing. And then we did a round of kicking. And then we did a round of kickboxing. We did 4 rounds in total. It was quite hard because we weren't really allowed to take any breaks, so we just had to, yeah, you guessed it, throw combinations. So after this, went back in and we had some more combinations. Now we went through all the basics and everything. And in all of these combinations, we also had to display the techniques, the power, the precision, and everything. It wasn't like just enough to throw every combination here. And the thing is, the grading lasted for 2.5 hours. So it's quite tough, because you're just going and going. It's just like a marathon, nothing really stopping. And I wasn't like, there was parts of it that I wasn't happy with my performance, like I wasn't too happy with my sparring. But it was due to all these combinations that we did in movement, out of movement, and all of this. I kind of burned myself out trying to do the best that I could on the technical stuff. And then when I reached sparring, my mind wasn't in sparring mode, it wasn't in fighting mode. I had to, so I took a little bit more hits than I normally would. But it was still fun. It was still fun. And also we were told to go full contact, which is like you go as hard as you can to the body, but you are a little bit careful to the face. And all in all, even though I wasn't too happy with my performance, I did my best. And after we'd done all of these things, almost 2 hours of combinations, back work, footwork, movement, kicking pads, and all of this, we had to do 40 push-ups, we had to do 40 sit-ups, 40 back-ups, 40 jumps, and we had to keep our arms straight out for about 4 minutes. All of this is extremely hard to do because you basically burned out your whole body. And when you have to do strength exercises when you've been using it like that, it is very tough. But luckily, I've been working a lot on my strength, so I didn't have so much trouble with the strength part of it, especially with the arms straight out. I was able to get through that just fine. What was an issue for me during the grading was, of course, my overall level of fitness, because I invested so much time in practicing techniques that I've neglected my fitness a little bit. And I felt that kind of bit me in the ass during this. But other than that, I did pass. I did get a very good grade for my brown belt. And this is brown belt grade 2. You have 3 grades in kickboxing. You have brown 1, brown 2, and brown 3. So this was brown 2. Next time I'm going for brown 3, and then it will be black. I got some good compliments, especially on my kicks. And even though my body's been sore for a couple of days now, I am quite happy with the way it went. So that was everything I had to say about belt grading.